Your best bet is to talk to women aggressively. Believe it or not, women get turned on when you talk to them in a dominant and aggressive tone of voice. Believe it or not, I mean, they talk all that sweet talk and all that. Nah, they don't really like all that sweet talk and all that unless they know other women want you. All that sweet talk and all that, nah, don't go for it. Don't go for it. You ain't gotta yell and all that, but you have to talk as if you're in a position of power. You gotta talk dominant. You gotta talk like that. You gotta conduct yourself like a king that's giving orders. That's how you get the best out of them. Some may reject it because it may be a shock factor because they're not used to it. But most of them, you're gonna get the best reaction out of that. Yeah, for the most part, you're gonna get the best reaction. Trust me. You know, for the most part, you're gonna get the best reaction out of that. Trust me, take my word for it. So, just remember that, guys. Talk as if, don't be talking all scared and hesitant. Talk as if exactly what you want, how you want. I want you to go on a date with me tomorrow. And if she say, oh, that's how you talk to women, say, yes, I talk direct and clear. And like, oh, I don't like that. And say, okay, say, no problem, have a nice day. But you got to be direct and firm to get the best out of that. You're going to get more wins than L's. You know what I'm saying? You don't need that many wins. All you need is one or two or three good women in your life. You know what I'm saying? Unless you omega rich, then you might need about 30, 40 wives. But other than that, you ain't going to need that. If you ain't no trillionaire, billionaire, you ain't going to need that many wives. But yeah, that's what's going on, man. You gotta speak in demands in order to get the best out of them, man. You know what I'm saying? And you want the best out of every situation. You want the best out of every situation. So you're gonna have to talk as if you're a king. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So just make sure you remember that, man. When dealing with these modern day women, you gotta talk. You can't talk. They can't sense no fear. You know what I'm saying? They sense any fear, they gonna eat your ass alive. Any fear. So remember that. You gotta be nonchalant and fearless. With dipped in respect. Nonchalant, fearless, dominant, dipped in respect, and you got it. You know what I'm saying? When you dip it in respect, you don't come across as crazy. If you don't dip it in respect, you're gonna come across crazy. We don't care what they think, but we want to get the best out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? So remember that. But much love to you, man. I'm Alan Ray in there. Hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell button, and Google Pookie Ray Song Challenge. Download my latest R&B single, Aphrodisiac. Message me on Instagram at Alan Ray in there. Show you want a consultation, or if you want my latest product with Bam Immortal Blessing, good for your hair, skin, allergies, epilepsy, acne. Make your wee get longer and thicker, make your coochie tighter, and get away the DNA from all those other guys. Message me on Instagram at Alan Millionaire Show right now. Much love to you. Stay prayed up in Jesus' knife. Confess with your mouth and heart that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. All right. Treat people right. Get good karma. I talk to you soon. Remember, God gonna work everything in your favor in due time. You just can't see it right now. You gotta walk by faith. I'll holler at you later. We out.